I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And so here's Kansas. The dish to Gaines. Back to Lee. There's the three. No good. The Bruins go the other way with it. Now Freak. Here's Roberts. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. Now here's Williams. Feeds to Calderon. He dishes it to Daniels. There's the pick. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
And guys, thinking again about the Bruins being so dominant during those decades.
The Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. UCLA trails by 3.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Freak, he's in at the point. Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Irvin. And it's Porter in at the 2. And so he makes both from the line.
And you think about the impact those years of dominance have had on UCLA. I mean, still one of the most honored and storied and decorated programs in the United States. I mean, they are the program on the West Coast, although the Wildcats might argue, at least recently.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, they've got Boss. He's out there with Oubre, and it's Gaines in at the 5, roaming the paint. Oubre, good.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Outside Irving. It's Freak, top of the key. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. And Jenkins kicks it to Gaines. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And we're through the first half of... And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
So on the floor for UCLA. Freak, he's in at point guard. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
Kicks to Oubre. Shot clock at 6. The Jayhawks need to get off a shot here. Shot by Terry, no good.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender.
Freak's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Lee outside. They set the pick. The teardrop falls in. And Kansas leads by 1.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
And some changes here for the Bruins. Johnson, he's checked in for Looney. Morris comes in for Campbell. And Freeze subbed in for Fresh. It's stolen by Calderon. And here is Williams. The pass to Daniels. Back to Williams. Terry's setting the pick for Williams.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the Jayhawks making a change here. Frazier's checked in. Williams kicks to Frazier. He feeds it to Dedmon. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Thomas checked in for UCLA. And both free throws good from Freak.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Williams, here we go. It's deflected, but they get it back. And out of bounds as the Bruins gain possession. Here's Freak. He's got 8. Outside Thomas. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Daniels. Freak passes to Morris. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And the Jayhawks with possession. They trail by 1. Williams kicks to Calderon. Expanding his range. That's good. Calderon's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Freak. Johnson outside. Pass to Free. From outside the arc. And that one's good. And UCLA leads by 1.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Calderon sets a screen for Williams. Calderon dishes to Frazier. Releases from 15. Not enough on that one as it misses. And it's the Bruins with the ball.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, they've got Frazier, and it's Calderon in at the 3. And some changes here for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Thomas. Campbell comes in for Morris, and Fresh subbed in for Free. Passes it to Oubre. Duncan in the corner, launches it. Shot is off. Clark, plenty of drama in this one so far.
And I would not be surprised if it goes right down to the buzzer.
Freak passes to Campbell. And it's off from 3-point range. Now here's Lee. Tight defense on him. Pass to Duncan. They set the pick. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second half. Lee's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Now here's Freak, covered by Duncan. Johnson, the pass to Fresh. Campbell kicks to Roberts. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Bruins making a switch here. Looney's checked in. .124 left here in the second half. Lee dishes to Gaines. Out to Lee. There's the feed to Duncan. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Down low to tie it up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bruins.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Needed those and got it. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Freak with it. Now defended by Oubre.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
54 seconds left to play here in the second half. Gaines moves back up. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Freak with it. He's against Lee. Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Boy, a good night so far for Freak. 12 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first. Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And both free throws good for Oubre.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
We've got 22 seconds left in this one. It's stolen by Duncan. He kicks it to Lee. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the single bonus, and they'll go to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That is delivering in the clutch. Just one more stop is all they need.
Count it! So it's UCLA picking up the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.